What is up? Welcome back to another week of the Motivational Talks. Comment down below what I should call this. Pretty much every Saturday for the past 4 weeks, I've been dropping talks. No agenda, no ulterior motive except to express to you guys my thoughts, things I've learned, lessons I've lived over the years, and then hopefully it can resonate with a handful of you. And every single week so far, I see so many of you guys in the comments saying, yo, I needed to hear this week, or I really needed that in this moment, and it helped me a lot. And dude, I literally said I'm not cutting anything in these videos. It's a straight raw clip, my emotions, my thoughts from me straight to you guys, more authentic, not more authentic, literally the most purest authentic form it can be. And today's episode, if you will, I still want to come up with a name. So is it going to be Ricky's? I had no idea. I have nothing there. And I'm leaving that in because it's raw. Ricky's Raw Talks? I don't know. Let me know down below if someone can come up with a fire name. I might use it. But today's episode is going to be talking about living life with an abundant mindset. And I got my first guest, not even a guest really, just my friend.
Hello everybody.
His name is MJ.
Nice to meet you.
And we've only known each other the past, what, year or so?
Yeah, almost a year.
But it's crazy how well we've connected and how similar we think about life. And if anyone, this guy lives life with an abundant mindset. And I've learned people that are quote unquote successful or just genuinely happy live life with an abundant mindset versus a scarcity mindset. Like, that guy's living abundantly right now. His crack is showing, but he doesn't care. Like,
he don't care, exactly.
Literally, but the difference is living with an abundant mindset versus living with a scarcity mindset. Like, people that live with an abundant mindset know that when something bad happens, when they lose, when they fall down, it's gonna be okay because everything is always gonna be okay.
You have to figure it out. You always have to have that mentality where no matter what, one day I have to fall, but the stronger mentality person who has the will to get up will figure it out some way or the other. They will do whatever it takes to solve this issue and learn from it, rather than stay in that deep
scarcity mindset.
Yeah, if you stay in the same position, you're never gonna learn. If you never put yourself in a position to get out of your comfort zone, to do better for yourself,
you won't do better.
You're just gonna stay the same place. You're gonna plateau.
And it's crazy. I see even people that are quote unquote successful in terms of, like, maybe they make a little money or they get a new car, get a house or whatever, and then they go from having that abundant mindset back to the scarcity mindset. And it's a weird paradox, but I learned it in a video and they explained it really well. And it was like, in a basketball game, say there's two teams playing each other, and I start winning, my team starts winning, we go up because we were aggressive, so we played offense, we were playing like aggressively. Then we start winning, we start playing differently subconsciously to preserve the lead, to preserve what we have. And people do that in life. When you have nothing and when you're on the bottom, it can be depressing or down, or you can look at it like, yo, I got nothing to lose, I'm coming for the top, I'm coming for the win. And you have nothing to lose, so you live abundantly because everything can be yours. So it's like, you have to live life as if you always are striving for more. Be content without being complacent. So back to the analogy, it's like, once you start doing good in life, don't switch up what got you to winning. You started winning the basketball game because you were aggressive. Yeah, because you were playing to win, exactly. Not playing not to lose. No. And then people switch and then they start playing defense, they start playing passively, then you lose the lead and you're like, why did we lose the lead? And you might lose the game.
You got too comfortable.
Because you forgot what got you to where you are, and then you start playing passively, and people start doing that in life. They're like, I got a little bit of money, I need to protect, I need to, like, it's good to save, but it's like, I need to protect, I can't lose this, I can't lose that, and it's like, bro, stay abundant, everything's always gonna change. Does that make sense though?
Absolutely, it has to make sense, because listen, that's what makes the difference between someone who is successful and someone who just makes like a month, a year, 2 year type of success. Because if you're always hungry, if you always strive to be the best, you have to have that mentality of that every morning you wake up, you say, okay, I want to be better than the day before, because we're humans and life is just a big lesson that you have to.
But you can cuss, So,
no, I have to make sure. I'm making sure.
Okay.
I don't care about.
I just don't cuss in general. Like, a lot of people watch our main channel videos. They're like, "There's no way he definitely cusses."
No, he doesn't.
I just don't.
He doesn't cuss. Sometimes it slips out.
I say fudge. I say fudge.
Which is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's pure mouth.
You know.
It's a good thing. God loves someone who doesn't cuss. But yeah, guys, just again, the best thing in life is for you to go through situations, because if you don't go through a situation, you're just simply not going to learn. Nothing is going to come to you as, okay, like this is a life story, this is a life lesson, I just learned it by reading. No, you have to go through some certain scenarios that can put you as a person in the test for you to either strive and be better or not. Simple.
It's like you can learn. The best thing is obviously learning from another situation. If you don't have to make that mistake, awesome. There's three types of people. There's dumb people, there's smart people, and then there's wise people. And we're all a little bit of both.
I agree.
A dumb person makes a mistake and they don't learn from it, and they make the same mistake over and over again.
It's like putting your hand
We've
in a
all done
hole.
that, right?
Putting your hand in a hole. And
But wait. A smart person makes the mistake themselves and they learn from it, right?
Exactly.
So it's like, say you touch the stove, it's hot. Boom. All right, I'm not gonna do that again.
Exactly.
You're smart, you learn.
Yeah.
But a wise person learns from other people's mistakes.
Exactly.
Their mom says, hey, if you touch the stove, you're gonna burn your hand. And you don't need to touch the stove in order to know it's hot because you trust your mom. But obviously, we're all a little bit of those things. There's mistakes that we've made since we were young that we continue to make.
I agree.
And there's mistakes that we've made once, learned from it. And then there's mistakes that we've never had to do because we know, like, we never had it, like cocaine or drugs. It's like, okay,
Exactly.
like I know I don't have to do cocaine not to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But have I had a drink here and there? For sure. And it's like, is that the best thing for me? No. And do I mess up with that? For sure. But to be honest and be honest with yourself, that's the biggest key as well. Dude, it's crazy. Like, I just kind of go on tangents on here. Like, it starts with something and it's just like,
it's the best thing. It's the best thing is for you to make sure that you're connected with your soul and yourself. Because if you're not connected with yourself, nobody's gonna know who you are but yourself. So you just have to do what's the best for you. You have to make sure you have God in your eyes. You're gonna have to make sure you have morals, you have respect for yourself, have respect for the people around you, and just live happily. There's nothing better than this.
people overcomplicate a lot of stuff. And we were literally talking about this. We just worked out outside in the outdoor gym. I still got to give you guys a full tour. And we just hit the sauna. Let me know if you guys want workout vlogs, maybe workout talks. I could post more on this channel. I just want to, when I do something, I want to stay consistent. And I don't want to over promise and under deliver.
100%.
So, I mean, we were just in the sauna. What were we talking about in the sauna?
About God, about putting success and
you determine your version of success too.
Exactly.
So the world will tell you you need this, you need that, you need a crazy house, you need crazy cars, and you need all this money. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been there. I have the dope house and it's not a bad thing. And I've had cool cars, that's not a bad thing. I've made a lot of money. But when that controls you, that's when it messes it up. So a lot of people work their whole life to get out of the rat race just to get in another rat race where it's like you work so hard to own these things, they end up owning you because you have to make this much money and do this just to maintain.
Yeah, just to maintain.
And it's like, you don't want to live life to maintain, you want to live life to live.
It's a fake happiness in a certain level. If you're not content with yourself, with your soul and your family, you're just faking it to yourself. You want to have all that materialistic stuff to say, wow, I'm happy, but internally most of them are not. So you're actually fooling yourself. One, you're wasting so much money that you can be spending on other things that can be beneficial for you and the people around you, but at the same time you're wasting it for something that you think that making you happy,
that will think that makes other people think you are happy.
Exactly.
So it's like you can do the same thing with two different results. Like, say you love cars. This guy loves cars. Like, he actually loves cars. If he gets the car because he wants the car, when he drives it, it's gonna make him happy, it's gonna bring him joy, and he's gonna get a feeling when he rips it down the road, then that's amazing. But there's a lot of people who buy things, and especially cars, because they want other people to look at them like, yo, that guy's cool.
Exactly.
And they don't care about the car.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, so it's like, you can do the same thing, and whether you're doing it for your happiness and for the people you care about versus doing it for other people to look at you like you're cool, totally different things.
Totally.
And that goes back to the whole reason of the title of this video, living with abundant mindset, meaning everything is going to happen for you. Whether or not it's good or bad, things that happen in life are either a blessing or a lesson. And both are good.
They're both good.
Because when a blessing happens, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
But when a lesson happens,
you make it a blessing.
You make it a blessing because you learn.
You learn.
I think that's a great spot to end. Dude, we could literally talk for hours.
For hours.
If you guys want more of these, dude, I will drop more of these. Let us know. I love you guys. If you're new to this channel, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Let me know what else you guys want to see. Dude, I'm literally dropping anything. Because over here, this is when I just love, like posting videos in general, but this is the most authentic self. Literally, I'm gonna hit the camera at the end, and then it's gonna upload.
Exactly.
I'm not even going, like, I'm not even watching through, boys.
Has to be raw.
And that's
Always
a big thing. In life, if you want to do something, don't overthink, man.
No.
You got to send it. You got to drop yourself in the middle of the ocean and you'll figure out how to swim.
Have a goal. Be prepared. Don't let yourself go down no matter what. And praise God.
Love you guys. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Whatever time you're watching this, whatever day you're watching this, get up and do something that you love. Love you guys. Boom.